Can you believe this? Can you believe it? We have a 45th president of the United States who has a mugshot. Matter of fact, is the 45th president, inmate number P01135809. First in history, first president ever in history to have a mugshot. How did this happen to Donald Trump? How did this happen? Well, let's go back to his childhood. As a child, and this is all stuff you could research, nothing here is made up, it's all fact. His mom was very ill when he was 2.5 years old, so he didn't get a whole lot of mothering, not because she didn't want to, but she was very ill. His older brother wanted to be a pilot, and Donna laughed at him and thought, that's kind of like a glorified bus driver. But listen to why. His father, Fred, was a real estate tycoon, and he believed in winners and losers, or as he puts it, killers and losers. You either kill it or you've lost. So Donald very much wanted to be like his father. Matter of fact, when he was 13 years old, they were having some trouble with him, so they put him in a military academy there in New York. And there he flourished because he became a full-blown bully. He wasn't liked very much, I understand. And he would just bully people to get his way because he wanted to be a killer. Remember, his dad appreciated killers. And a lot of times when someone becomes a bully, it's kind of like they have been bullied by somebody else. I'm not saying his dad bullied him. I don't know. There's nothing like that anywhere that I could find. But he has seen it, and he's seen that it's worked. In his eyes, it's worked, right? So he wanted to be that person. Also, he's ambitious. He wants to be the top dog. He wants to be on top. So what better way to do it than become a bully? So he was a full-blown bully. And he went as president, and as you know, all the things that happened. Okay? And now he has an inmate number. We don't know what's going to happen with the trial. We don't know if he's going to do time, but it's enough that we have a serious conversation about being a bully. Okay? You don't want to have a child who's a bully. I've been in the schools for 27 years in 3 different states, and I've seen bullies. They don't usually win. They usually have problems because they're trying to act out based on what they see. Someone has bullied them at home. Could be an older brother, older sister, whatever it is. They have been bullied. Bullies have been bullied. Okay? And so they want to be on top, so they bully. So here's what you need to do to have your child not become a bully. Number 1, you're going to show an interest in your child. How do you do that? You are going to be active in whatever it is that they're interested in. So if they're basketball, football, playing board games, whatever it is, you are going to show an interest in that. You're going to do that with them, okay? You're going to praise them, but don't just give them empty praise, like you're doing a great job or, good job, you're so awesome. No, give them praise that makes sense. I like the way that you took out the trash without anyone even telling you. I like the way that you're following your schedule and you made your bed this morning. The fact is, you got 100 on the test and you studied. I saw you putting in all that time. Great job. I love how you're doing what you're doing. Give them specific praise, okay? And the next thing that you're going to make sure that you're honest with your child. You're going to teach your child honesty. How do you do that? Well, you're going to make sure that they understand that when you're honest, it's freeing. You don't have to hide anything. You're going to tell the truth. Comes what may. Yes, it's going to take them a time to get into it. As they get older, they're going to realize that being honest is the best policy, right? So you're going to teach them honesty because you're setting them up for life when they understand how important honesty is. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to teach them how to be respectful to others. How is that? Well, first of all, you have to first be respectful to them. Okay? You have to be respectful to them. You're going to ask them their opinions and you're going to value their choices. Okay? You're also going to be listening to them, and you're going to actually value what they say, as I've said before. And the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to teach them manners. Manners is thank you, excuse me, please, just things that you teach them all the time, like don't butt into someone's conversation, wait until they're finished talking, wait your turn, share your toys with your friends. That's important. And the final thing is self-control. Now, you know that they're going to be angry at sometimes. You get angry sometimes. How do you deal with it? Well, you're going to teach them that they're going to count to 10 when they feel angry, slowly, and they're going to take deep breaths. And I'm going to tell you a quick little story. Okay, my grandson, I've been talking to him about that anger for a lot. And he said, Mom got angry with me yesterday, something about his homework. And he said she was so angry, I had to teach her how to calm down. I told her she needed to count to 10 and that she needed to take deep breaths. And I said, oh my goodness, really? And what happened? He said, and she did it and she felt better. Can you imagine? He taught her how to control anger because he was taught that. So that's important. And finally, you're going to model everything that you teach them. Why do you think parents always say that it's life-changing when you start having kids? Because you have to model everything and you're teaching them all these things. You get changed within the process, right? Because more is caught than is taught. You can teach them from day 1 to day 25. They're not going to get it. Once you model it, that's when they get it. So make sure that you model what it is that you need for your child to know, and they are going to get what they need to get. We don't want our children to be bullies, right?